everybody, my name is Force Reckon, and welcome back to yet another awesome live stream. We're playing Valheim again today, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a lot
of and when I say again, I mean for the first time in a little while. I'm joined, as always, by Yuli, who you can hear in the background. I am muted, so he can't hear me currently. But we're gonna be starting fresh, just Yuli and I, because we were having a lot of issues with the previous pack, and so we're just gonna not worry about that now. The thing behind my face is the minimap, so don't worry about that. Alright, there we go. I've started and done an intro. Hi, Yuli.
Hello.
Hello. Be wary of the weather.
This is gonna be this maybe be a it might be a spoiler. I don't know. It depends on where exactly you are. Okay. And then I'm going to
I don't know what's happening.
What's that?
Oh, it is levels. It just... The levels are coming so fast. I was so confused for a second. Because I was like, oh, it said that I leveled up in agility. I got level 1 agility, and then it said that I leveled up again, and then level 1 agility popped up because it's showing all my level progress in the left side. But it's like showing them all single, which I think it's always done, but it's like way behind. It's way behind. It's so bad. And so I thought I'd like glitched out and was just like constantly. It's like, oh no, oh please tell me we don't have the bug already. That would be great. I specifically named this stream the no technical issues stream.
Speaking of which, Valheim crashed when I tried to join.
Why do the machine spirits hate you, Yuli? What did you do to the machine gods?
I don't know. What I do know is whoever the hell maintains R2 Mogman should really make sure that the Linux version works properly. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go back to manually installing all of these.
Alright. There we go. So yeah, how's your week been? Since we're not... We might as well talk. I'm not going to not talk to you. It's been too long.
My week's been okay. I've just been working mostly.
I've been kind of the same boat. I had two experiences this week though that were both kind of just like, well, that's a thing that happened and now I've experienced it. Oh god! Oh no! I've been cornered. Fuck off! Hold on, sorry. I'm in the fight of my life. Literally. I don't have enough stamina to run. Oh. Ah! I died. So anyways, I had some experiences this week.
Yeah.
Where is the button? That's the one I'm looking for. I had the first. So the first thing that's happened to me this week is it was kind of like an overcast day, and it felt like it was going to rain, but it didn't all day. And I went and I got on the bus to come home, and then right as I got off the bus, ow, bitch, come back here. Right as I got off the bus, literally stepping foot down, it just turns into the hardest downpour we've had in a couple months. And I'm like already so wet that I was like, it's not even worth me racing home to avoid getting wet. I'm already soaked to the bone. And like, it was just the most frustrating moment of like, oh well, now we're gonna be wet for a couple hours.
Yep.
And then, like, literally not even a minute after I'd walked into my front door, it stopped. It's like, fuck me in particular, I guess.
Yep.
And then today I was at work. Oh, I found some of the crystals from the crystal mod, just kind of growing in the fields here. Can I punch them? No, obviously not. And I went to purchase a drink at work, just like at a vending machine.
Yeah.
And it went, and it got the drink. It put the drink into the little. They've got these like plastic. I don't know if all drink machines come like this nowadays, but they've got this like little plastic cover that's perfect size for the drinks in there that it like falls down into, and then it takes that and pushes that up and causes it to like kind of gently drop the drink out to the side so it doesn't like foam up as much instead of just dropping it straight down to the bottom. It's very nice. Except when it decides that it's just not going to dispense the drink. So it fell into the little plastic dispenser cup thing perfectly. Went over to the spot where it pushes it out, like vents it for you, and then like started coming down to vend it, and tipped over, and then the drink just didn't come out, and it went back to like default, and then realized that there wasn't a drink, and 5 times like repeated trying to vend before it just gave up. I just sat there looking at a drink in the little fucking cup, and I'm like, that was that. Okay, I guess fuck me. I paid for it again just to see if I could get a second one. No, it was smart enough to realize it had a thing in its cup. The sensors were like, oh, we already have this. And it just vended it. Just brought it up and vended it immediately. I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I just paid double for one drink. And I left them a I called, they have a number on the machine, and I left them a message like, hey, just heads up, this has just happened. A little bit more professionally than that. It's like, I'm at this machine at this building, in this location of the building, and it is doing this, and I did not get a drink. I didn't hear back from him, so rip. It's only like $1.50, but still rip.
Yeah, vending machines I have had so many bad experiences with them. I do not bother.
I only ever do them like if like I'm kind of desperate. Like I couldn't have, I really just wanted a Monster. I was dead tired. We were out of coffee in the office. I just really wanted some caffeine. Like I need caffeine. I'm dying. And so I got caffeine. And regret it still. Just of note, that's the first Monster I've had in like almost a month now. I stopped buying them, and I've tried like cutting back and getting like cheaper drinks that are things like bottled waters, or like there's a mineral soda drinks that are, they're still sugary, but
There's things that aren't likely to kill you.
yeah, I still like just looking at the stuff on the back of that. I'm like, I'm still not sure how this is supposed to kill me, but enough people have said it in completely separate degrees, and I'm not gonna bother taking the time to do the research. I'm just gonna trust the many voices around me to not be fucking with me, and just fucking.
Yeah.
Also, it's cheaper to just not.
Yeah. So the main issue with drinks like Monster, um, first and foremost, is lots of sugar.
Well,
And even if they don't
I drink.
have sugar, they'll usually
Yeah, I
have
drink
something
Monster
like
Zero, so.
aspartame. And aspartame is not great for you either. It has a lot of nasty side effects.
So why doesn't it end in os? So that we know it's gross.
Oh.
Did you ever hear that old song?
No, I haven't.
It might have been like an Illinois boy thing or something. I've never heard it since I left Illinois. But there was a little song that we learned in like our like phys ed class. It's like, how do you know if something has sugar in it? Sucrose, glucose. If it ends with os, like gross, it's sugar. It's like stuck in my head forever.
Yeah, but so sugar or artificial sweeteners, number one, like big issue with not just Monster, but really any modern drink that just have so many additives. And then on top of that, especially with drinks like Monster, they'll have stuff like caffeine, like guarana, like all of the other stuff that increases your heart rate and stimulates your brain in a number of ways, and maybe like just chemically are not bad for you, like they're not going to do bad things to your body, they're not like toxic, but having just an increased heart rate and increased like levels of certain hormones for extended period of time is not good for you, because your body's not meant to be like going at 110% for long periods of time. It's really meant, those chemicals are meant to be reserved for emergencies when you really need to like have your fight or flight response kick in.
Yeah,
Abusing that to like work until 4 a.m. You can't do that forever, because your body's not just, it's not going to be able to handle that for forever.
Yeah, I rely on caffeine a lot, or did, and still am like kind of like half thinking about returning to it in some way, like with coffee or something. Not through like I've dealt with the not having it now for, like I said, like almost a month. It's more of like because of my ADHD, the way the caffeine interacts with the way my brain's wired, I'm much more relaxed, and like it helps me focus a little bit instead of being like I'm hyperactive and my entire senses are all kicked off to 9 billion. It's like all the extra shit in my brain has been filled with drugs, and now I can focus.
Yeah.
I don't need a billion external stimulants because caffeine exists. But it's still not a healthy way to deal with it.
Of course, you know, there's lots of people that spend their whole lives consuming caffeine, and they do just fine. So it's different for everyone, but you know, especially people who might have a heart problem that they're not aware of. It might not even show up unless they do something like consume large amounts of caffeine or other stimulants, which is one big problem with drinks like Monster that are so widely and publicly available. Is like, if you have like an angina or something that doesn't appear under normal circumstances, and then you have like 3 Monsters all at once, and then you're like, oh well, I'm in the ER now. That's not great.
That's not fun. That's That's kind of the biggest reason I quit. It's like, it's not necessarily like my brain chemistry works with it differently, but that doesn't mean my like body's chemistry is working with it too differently, and I just don't want to keep potentially overdosing myself on caffeine just because my brain doesn't process it the same way. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'll just stop. It's also the biggest thing was the money. I'm like, I just need to be a little bit cheaper about shit now.
I actually quite like good water. Um, I grew up in, well, a number of different places, but I did have the opportunity to grow up on a few different farms, and one of the farms that I grew up on had very, very hard tap water.
Yep.
Tons and tons of calcium and other minerals, and it had the effect, the water was very slightly sweet tasting. Um, Probably the most refreshing water I've ever tasted in my life. And because of that, now I have a very high standard for the kind of water that I want to drink.
Is that?
And it's. Mhm.
You can go. I just had an idea or a thought.
What's that?
It's like, because I don't like filtered water. I just don't.
Hmm.
I don't really know why. I've always preferred tap water in certain places. Tastes
Yeah.
better, but like
I like a good uh, mineralized water. My problem is that a lot of mineral waters tend to overdo it with some of the minerals in particular, and it ends up just tasting like pennies. And can't I can't do that. I can't do like the metallic tasting water. So it needs to be a very carefully controlled mineral water for me to enjoy it, which is crazy that the water that we had of the one of the farms I grew up on had that just perfect combination of waters or of minerals in the water.
was it that one had it, or is that because it had it and you grew up on it? That's what your body became accustomed to. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that the water I grew up with sort of adjusted my preferences for sure. But nowadays, because it's so difficult for me to find the that particular flavor profile, I actually just drink distilled water because distilled water has very little flavor to it at all, much less than even bottled, regular bottled water, because bottled water typically has mineral additives in it. Um, and that for me is pretty much the best experience I get drinking water now, because just the absolute absence of any flavor means that I at least don't notice the taste of the water while I'm drinking
It's making me thirsty.
it. Yeah, and I have a
Like not
big
significantly. It's
64
just...
ounce. I have a big 64-ounce insulated water bottle that I drink from normally. Which is really nice because I can take it out. I remember when I was a kid, we used to go out on like boats and stuff, or like just camping or out with people, and everyone would bring alcoholic drinks. And even after I got old enough to where I could legally drink alcohol, I still didn't prefer drinking alcohol, and so I would normally just be thirsty all day. Um, but luckily for me, now I just always have water, so I don't have to deal with being thirsty while everyone else is drinking booze.
Yeah, I've never had alcohol. That's one of those things that like I consider like trying it once just because it's like it's an experience I haven't had, and I like experiencing new things. It's one of my
Yeah, it's not um ideal. I tried it when I was probably about 8 or 7. Um, and then about the time I turned 12, I was like, I'm done. I don't do this anymore. So since I was 12, I think I've had it probably like 2 or 3 times.
Just based on what people have said to me about it, I don't imagine I particularly enjoy it too much, but still, it's like, eh. Because that's just kind of like something I've learned about myself is that I like doing things I haven't done before, even if it's kind of like spooky at first.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I would say definitely um make sure that you are around people you trust when you try it. Don't do it alone if it's your first time.
Yeah,
Because everyone reacts to alcohol differently, and especially if you've never tried it before, it can be very dangerous. So your best bet is to be around people that you know and trust.
yeah, that's kind of the plan. If I were to drink, it would be just like at home with my roommate.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. Okay. I think I'm about halfway done finding the links for these mods and installing them. So it
It
shouldn't be
feels
too
so
much
bad.
longer. I don't I thought that, oh, I have a Windows computer now, so I'll be
Everything should work
okay.
fine.
Yeah. Um, but um, yeah,
Apparently
it's
not.
just I cannot believe the kind of bullshit that we have to go through here. Like, it should be installing mods. Like, I don't understand why they don't use the Steam Workshop, because the Steam Workshop is
They don't use the Steam Workshop because the developers are actually anti-mod. Like the
okay.
developers, when they people first started modding it, tried to shut down the modding pretty hard, particularly because people did things like make a mod that made it so you could teleport any resource through portals, and they're like, "This is not the intended game experience." Um,
Yeah.
got really mad about that, and then obviously when they tried to be stern and you know do like get people to stop modding and stuff, it just made everyone petty. All the players petty, and they're like, "Yeah, so we're just gonna mod more now."
Mm.
Probably also has something to do with the fact with why like the people who mod the game are kind of the way they are about their modding.
Yeah.
But eh,
Yeah, luckily, since you sent over the R2 Modman file,
ow.
this this mod manager actually has a really interesting interface where I can enter the name of a mod or a link to the mod, and it'll like pull down information from Thunderstore and be like, "Is this the mod you were trying to install?" And then it'll download the files for me.
That is
Um,
nice.
yeah, so it would be even better if it would
Just
just
read the
read
R2
the
mod, man.
yeah, that would be ideal, but Yeah, it's not doing that.
I feel cold. You don't say.
Okay.
It's so dark, I can't see shit. I just want to go to bed in the game. But I can't because it's the first night and it's everything's dark. And I don't have a house and the resources aren't present. Soon though.
Soon. Yep. I should be there very soon as well. I think that there's definitely a few that I've missed since I'm literally just sitting here at the terminal copying from one terminal tab into another terminal tab. Um,
Ah. Oh, my wood cutting axe is broken. Time to go. Do that. Open the workbench. Automatically repair everything. It's how the game should be by default, but you still have to download a mod for it. To be fair, I just don't think durability should be a thing in this game. I don't think durability is like a bad mechanic necessarily, especially for like survival games. Yeah. It's a resource thing. But their durability mechanic is literally, if you have a workbench available, you just have to go in and click the repair button. It's free to repair things. Which then makes it like kinda pointless that you have to repair at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, if it's like Sunhaven, you know, or other games like that where you build the thing and then it just is always usable.
Yep. That's my preferred method in general, unless you have a particular reason for it. Right, and there are plenty of survival games that do that. And are still, like, very good games, so it's not necessarily a requirement of the genre.
Yeah.
It's painful how many games, though, use durability just because they feel like it's a requirement if you're going to have tools or equipment, and then don't actually either, one, understand why durability exists in a game, or two, don't have a purpose for it in their game. You know what I mean? It's just there because, yeah, equipment would, you know, you'd have to repair your equipment regularly, right? Like, yeah, but mechanism versus realism. This is this thing I harp on about a lot. That was a bunch of mush talk. Harp on about a lot. Is there? You need to always be thinking about the balance of mechanism versus realism. Game design with force. You need to always be thinking about the balance of your mechanism and your realism in your game. Realism is good, and it can make the game more grounded and engage your players in your game. However, if the realism becomes tedious and does not have a purpose to this type of game that you are trying to design or the story you are trying to tell, it should be replaced by mechanism. Mechanism implies mechanics or systems in the game that don't necessarily follow reality, but make the game either 1, easier for the player to engage with, or 2, more enjoyable, or 3, give them a tool that they would not normally have in reality that is just fun and does do something that helps with your story or your gameplay. That's game design with force. And I'm actually shocked I managed to get through that whole thing.
Okay.
All right, babies, we have a house, and our house is on fire. Not actually. I just put the campfire too close to the side of the house, and it caused problems. The smoke was going into the house. It was not a good. This is annoying.
Okay.
That's better, but I still think that's up too high. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Not quite. There we go. No? There we go. There's like a little patch of dirt there, but that's pretty. What is oh, okay.
How many lines is that? 71. So I'm missing some number. Okay. Well, luckily for me, I have an easy way of rectifying that. So copy, paste.
Oh god, I'm on fire. I'm burning to death. Unsurprisingly. That's kind of what happens when you step into a fire pit.
Yeah.
And then I think I'll do kind of one of my classics back here. So classic. So fantastic.
Okay. All right.
This here. And this here. And set this up.
I can't believe that worked.
What did you do?
Okay. You don't know anything about Linux, so
No, I don't.
there's a program called cat, which is short for concatenate, which
not for Meow Meow Cat? That's a shame.
no. No, it's from like the 60s or whatever. But anyways, so cat basically takes a file or an input stream or something and repeats it to another file or output stream or something. Basically, take X and add it to the end of Y. And you use it like, for instance, if you want to see the contents of a file on disk, instead of opening it in like Notepad or something, you can say cat and then the name of the file, and it will just vomit the contents of the file out into the terminal so that you can like look at it. Now, I had a file of unsorted lines of text. I wanted to sort them alphabetically, which is really useful. There's a program on Linux called Sort that you can just send
That's sort of handy.
text. Yeah, you send text to it, and then it sorts it alphabetically and spits it back out at you. Now, the thing is, this file hadn't been saved yet, and I didn't really feel like saving it anywhere. So instead of saving it, calling cat, and then passing the output of cat to sort it, I just pasted the stuff into the terminal and then sent that to cat.
Sort this.
Yeah, I was like, sort this text. Don't worry that it doesn't exist anywhere in a file. Just take all the text that I'm sending to you through this program, sort it, and then spit it out back to me. Because by default, if you don't provide a file name, the cat program reads from what's called standard in, which is your terminal basically. So I said cat pipe to sort, and then it started reading from standard in. So then I pasted it, I sent end of file, and then cat sent all the text to sort, and then immediately it was very clever of me to do that. I don't usually do like command line tricks like that, but
I was gonna say, you don't usually do clever things? You're literally just clever is what I think of. Or you're what I think of when I think of clever. I flubbed that so hard. Teach me to be fucking nice. Stupid fucking brain.
Okay, so I am missing Azu area repair, apparently.
Apparently,
yeah. I did that. The thing is that I have the list of installed mods, and then I have the list of mods that were in the R2 mod main config. And I'm just going through them now to see which ones I'm missing because I skipped over a few. So I have Azu workbench tweets. I need Azu area repair. So
Yeah, it's all one word in the thing, but that's all.
yeah, I just copied and pasted it. And then I have I'll go ahead and just add a new line so that these will line up now. Better next Valheim pack. Better. I'm missing better archery. Okay. So I will install mod. Better archery. Oh, actually, hold on. I removed the. Who was better archery by?
Better. Issued 4. ISHID 4. Remember?
I should not have removed the names of the authors, but you know what? We're here now. Better lanterns, better networking.
I'm so proud of
Trade remake. But you're proud of me for what?
You said I should not. I assumed that was a pun because it's so perfect for his name, but I guess it wasn't, and now I don't know if I'm broken or not.
No, I get it because issued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better Trader remake by Little Root. Well, I missed quite a few actually. Okay, that's okay, so Better Yoga Forged, Better Trader. Oh no, actually it just these are sorted differently. Okay, that's interesting. How many lines is this? This is 74 lines. How many lines is this? This is 73 lines. So theoretically, I'm just missing one more mod. Okay. Triple craft electric backpacks armory. Hazard repair. Better lanterns. Better networking. Better trader remake. Better UI reforged. Blacksmithing builds base. I'm just gonna do a quick binary check. Okay, so endurance, equip wheel, equipment and quick slots, fermenting, foraging, fuel edge walls.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm chopping a tree. I'm making a big goal. Whee!
Passive powers, plant ability. Quick stack store. Where's quick stack store?
Where you left it?
To paste.
Oh.
Ow!
Well, that's charcoal. Tree just fell on me. I forgot how deadly those are. So you're at a stage where we didn't have to worry about them too much. You could take a couple trees, cannot do that in my current state. That's not active. I had a silly idea for like a story. What was your input on the premise?
Mm-hmm.
So the premise is, I believe you know what the like isekai is.
Never heard of
Or,
it.
it's when somebody dies and like goes to another world, right? Usually in fantasy genre. It's like a anime slash manga thing. I assumed I would have talked to you about it at some point because it's my favorite genre of trash to watch. Not 80% of it is fucking harem power fantasy bullshit. Like it's not good writing. It's just like a weird concept that I like and like to see how people do them.
Yeah.
But the story that I have in mind is a concept where a guy gets isekai'd. A lot of isekai, they end up with like an overpowered skill, or they have some sort of unique abilities or something that help them become powerful or make them powerful. And in my case, I want to write a comedy, and the premise is that he gets isekai to another world. Like some isekai, it's got like a video game system that everyone accesses, including the natives of that world. And the primary idea for it is that he cannot access the class system. So in order to gain like adventuring classes, he can't do that. He's not allowed to do that. One of his unique traits is that he cannot gain class levels, but he can gain job levels, and jobs are like being a blacksmith, right? And they're typically like civilian tasks, and but his is very specifically, it's called odd jobber because it prevents you from taking specialist jobs. So you can't take classes or any of the specialist jobs. So you could be a blacksmith, but you could be an armor smith once you got high enough for blacksmithing. And he can just take more jobs and has access to some like weird low-brow jobs.
Mm-hmm.
His second trait, the thing that ends up making him overpowered, but not like immediately, is a trait just called unlimited, which he at first goes like, "Oh, that's great," because what it does is it removes the numerical limitations on pretty much anything. So it doesn't like remove limits like he can't get classes. He still can't get classes because it's not a numerical limit. It's just saying that's not allowed. But his limit an odd jobber that limits how many jobs he can get is removed. So he can get any number of jobs. The maximum level of his skills and classes are all removed, so he can continue to level those indefinitely. And as skills level up, obviously like a video game, they get like minor buffs to each of their stats. Mm-hmm. But still his skills are all weird, like odd job skills. With the premise that his first job he gets is washer, because he goes to do dishwashing in order to make ends meet at like a tavern. Which allows him to like make a little spray of water to help wash dishes and heat it up or cool it down, and like make soap. And then it starts as like jokes of like, oh, somebody dropped the soap, as he like makes people trip on soap and shit to fight. But eventually scales to the point of him making jokes about the entire, or one of the main comedy bits is him violating OSHA regulations because his equipment's too powerful. Because his spray ability gets so high that he's essentially working with like an industrial grade, like power washer that will literally skin a person if they're too close, or like fire hose level like sprayers that can make the water incredibly boiling and shit. So it just gets out of hand of like, yes, he's broken because he just keeps doing odd jobs and leveling up the skills, and they become effectively useful in combat. Not by design, but because they just keep leveling until they're level like 20, but they're finally as effective as somebody who can just learn the like water bolt spell or something like that.
Am I in your world?
Yes, you are. Bodor.
I cannot believe that worked.
Hey, congratulations, we made it.
Last time I tried manually installing mods on Linux, it just didn't work. One villet solva vill do? Yeah. I forgot I had it set to Swedish on Linux. Du drömmer om en ljusfall fylld med fåglar, krigare och vackra uniformer.
That's so good.
I don't remember what the rest of that said, but okay. It is really dark. Oh my god. Can I turn up the brightness on here?
There should be a mod setting in F1 called Night.
I do not know enough Swedish to navigate the menu.
I don't think the F1 menu will be, but you can.
Oh, okay. F1 menu.
Yep, F1, and then look for the mod Nightlight. It has a night brightness multiplier, so you don't just have to nuke all of the brightness, but everything's fucking blindingly bright. In order for the night to be bright, it'll just enhance the night brightness.
Okay.
And if you head towards me, I've made my way towards Ixier's
making my way.
spawn, making my way. Well, I'm not making my way anymore. I've already made my way. But yes,
I'm sorry. I'm still shocked that this works. Given how much trouble I went through trying to get Windows to work this whole time, when I could have just been literally using Linux.
And you shouldn't have to, like... It was tedious, but you shouldn't have to redo that ever, because it's not like we're going to be adding a bunch of mods or anything.
Oh wait, Greg.
Greg?
That's what I call the...
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the crows. No, you're talking about a grayling.
No, the crows keep telling me, well met.
Crows keep speaking in my head. The crows keep speaking in my gosh darn head.
Yeah, you have to. I have news.
Well,
I think is what that says.
yes.
I don't actually. So I practice Swedish every single day, or at least every other day, because sometimes I do French as well. And it is wild how many words there are that you cannot derive from words that you already know. Because in English we have words that people say that are just like existing words, but with new endings added onto them, like couponing, for instance, is a verb that you made out of a noun, which was originally derived from an adjective. But in Swedish, when they do the same thing, they don't just append like existing endings to existing words. They just make whole new words that are not very reminiscent of the words that they already have. So I'll be reading
English is the hardest language.
I mean, there's a lot of niceties about some
you made it.
That make it
Hello,
better.
You're alive. Welcome to house. This is my house. I build house in place of old house. I figure this is right by like deer spawn, so it's kind of nice to just take over a little village and rebuild it.
Yes.
Maybe we'll find a better place, but at least for like temporary lodging and shit. Let me give you the crib tour. We have the door. We have the bedroom. Congratulations, you've completed the crib tour. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. I made my cute little back end fire pit area. So if you end up getting meat that you want to cook, there's a little fire pit with a cooking station back here.
Hey.
That's it.
I will say also, I don't want to say I don't want to misrepresent. Swedish also can just recombine existing morphemes into new words, but they have a habit of not doing that as often as English does.
Yeah, I mean German. I think my favorite language for like making new words is German, because the way they make new words is just take all the words that describe that word and just make them just string them all together. This is the new word. We want to talk about a person who shoots really well. The new word is person shoot well. It's like, oh, okay. Also, assuming the settings didn't get weirded out, that workbench should work all the way over to here. Should have a pretty decent range on it. So
okay. For some reason, isn't the use button in Valheim supposed to be E?
I believe so.
I have it set to menu.
Oh.
Use gamepad.
Weird. What kind of weirdo are you?
I have there's a tooltip on my screen right now that says something E to use, left trigger plus A, do something else, A to do something else. But I don't know how to get rid of that. It's like right in the middle of my screen. Installing there. Gamepad. Okay, this okay. I'm gonna switch back to English because I really need to be able to actually read my the menu. Okay, use is set to E. The menu button is set to tab. Why does E open the menu? Oh, it doesn't anymore. I didn't change the settings. All I did was switch the menu language from English back or from Swedish back to English, and now the controls are working properly.
Maybe it's a weird thing of like in Sweden that's how they do it, or because of like the layout of their keys on their keyboards. Because certain regions do have different like keyboard layouts. So maybe that's just more convenient for that people who use that language usually.
Swedish keyboard uses QWERTY layout though. The only difference is that instead of colon and the quotation mark characters and the question mark characters, they have some extra characters over there for the vowels.
Well, maybe Swedish people are just freaks. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. I still can't get rid of the stupid thing that's in the.
I can't visualize the prompt that you said.
Hold on, let me print screen. I'll send it in mindless chatter or buddy chatter. That's what I'm seeing right now, right next to my mouse cursor.
It's usually the prompt for when you're looking at an object. So it's like locked into an object. Why do you have a horse? Oh,
I don't know.
Because we don't even have the horse mod installed. I don't. You're also just like getting equipping. So it's just got like a bunch of situational stuff on your screen that it shouldn't, and I don't know why. Like that should only be
Yeah.
present in certain scenarios. So I don't know how you would get rid of it from when that scenario isn't present.
I'm gonna try logging out and then rejoining.
Okie dokie.
Or actually, I'm gonna go into single player first and see if single player has the same issue. Also, I don't know if this is like normal or not, but when I loaded up, BepInX said 61 plugins loaded.
No, you're missing a couple things. If it only said 61, it should say 74.
I checked the installed list after I finished like redoing the installation, and it said that there were 74.
I'm level 3. What? What do you mean I'm level 3? Does that do anything for me? No, just like, oh yeah, here's a general overall progress for your character. Dunk. 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 Timber! I don't feel rested anymore. Well, maybe I never felt rested game. How do you feel about that, huh? Oh, it apparently was mad at me because my axe broke. Didn't like that. Okay, I apologize. Okay, and that's how you make planks. Now you know. Eh, eh. Oh, shoot, that was the wrong thing.
Still says 61 plugins loaded.
Well,
Let me see.
you go find some more boars. Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I know
just
good
looking
at
at
help with these. All I can do is say what should be. Unfortunately. That's 7 of those. That's pretty neat. I need a few more of those, and I can make a gift for Yuli.
It's weird. Shouldn't it stop me from joining your server
No.
if I don't have?
No. Valheim's never been like that. Because of the way Valheim's networking works, two people can load with completely different mods and play in the same world. It will just, like, there can be issues if, like, two people are in the same area and one person has a mob that the other person doesn't, and they loaded that area first. Because basically it chunk loads like Minecraft, and whoever chunk loaded that area, that's the person the world gets its mod data from.
Okay. 76 plugins to load. Could not load blacksmithing because it's incompatible with Valheim Plus.
Oh, we don't have Valheim Plus.
Yeah. So apparently I just have some extra plugins in my plugins folder, apparently, that I was unaware of.
Probably, yeah. That would also explain why you had visual issues and why it still thinks you have the horses. They shouldn't even be able to know the word horse.
Okay, well, let me go to my Steam folder.
Sulfur Emerald. Hey, boars, where you at? I'd like to...
It's weird, though, because I've never used mods on Valheim on Linux, like manually installed before.
One of the complaints that the like valid complaints that people have who don't like Valheim Plus is that for whatever reason, not necessarily through their own actions, a lot of people who handle not mod managers but like servers force auto download Valheim Plus as like the part of the basic modded package and just expect everyone to want to use it. It's possible that whatever mod manager you're using did that as well when you created a modded, or when you decided to mod Valheim. It's like, oh well, they'll want Valheim Plus.
I have literally only ever played Valheim with you, and I have never modded Valheim outside of our time together.
Well, that's what I mean, is you just set it up for this. So it's possible that in the process, it's like, I'm going to add Valheim Plus, because they'll want that. They'll be happy about that. Which also means that it probably downloaded the wrong fucking Valheim Plus, because Valheim Plus is super fucking happy.
There are 73 folders in here. There's valheimplus.dll, valheim.displaybevnx, info.dll, and handyportals.dll. Oh. I'm assuming I can just delete the 3 DLLs at the bottom of this folder. Because I don't think we're using handy portals, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. How many... Hold on, where's the player log? Player.log, it said that there's... 76. That's just 2. Okay. I'll delete handy portals in Valheim Plus. And see what that does.
Oof. Okay, I need to not take this next hit. Ah, get fucked, pro gamer. Something Tomato Town. Now we run home as it gets dark.
Okay. I will also say that the Odin Horse mod, which I think is the one that we had, was not among the folders and files in the BepNX plugin directory. So,
concerning.
mhm. Loaded.
Hey! Well, that's good.
Okay. Okay, you are online. Join game. Start.
Oh god, I'm sorry, house. I didn't mean to. I promise. How do I repair? My bad, house. I am a bad man. I am a bad man. I broke you. I used my axe and swung it in you.
Mm. Okay. There's like a big yellow progress bar at the bottom of the screen. What's that?
Yes. I don't
Okay,
know if it's a
well,
progress bar. I don't know. It's just kind of there. I don't know what specifically it's for.
okay. Well, I will go ahead and switch my language back to Swedish just for fun.
I has a gift. Here is gift.
Also going to disable Raven hints because I completely did not know that was a thing. Disable Bloom.
Where did you find that?
Well, it's in the miscellaneous.
So I tried to turn it off earlier, but I didn't see it. Oh, it's called Enable Raven Hints, but because it's a toggle, obviously, range and process, that means that if you toggle it off, the Ravens won't like you anymore. I made a bow. I'm gonna go out hunting more orc so that we can make another bow. And then we're basically ready for Eikthyr. If we want to just blitz it. You just have to hunt the deers to get the skulls. Hunt the deer and acquire their heads. Hello.
Oh.
I
think that this is working now, so I am
There you go.
super excited. Oh, did you
Get food.
make me a present? Yay.
And then I'm just gonna head up to one of these open spaces in the meadows and hunt more boar. I also gave you a little flower crown, in case you haven't seen that yet. Which isn't just pretty, it gives you one whole armor.
Oh.
Very nice.
Okay, so how do I change the keyboard shortcuts for clear keyboard shortcuts?
What was that? That's a rock, not a... Yeah, baby! Skill improved, hunting. Hello, neck.
How do I... Do you remember how to change the keyboard shortcuts that control the 3 inventory slots?
Yeah,
Like
F1, and then you're looking for equipment. The equipment option. Trying to remember what it's called.
The equipment and quick slots, yeah.
Yeah, equipment and quick slots. Yeah.
Keypad 1, keypad 2, keypad 3. Those. Okay. And then I guess I should probably make like a bow or something.
I'm hunting for ores right now so that I can get you enough scrap leather to make a bow.
Okay.
Oh. Dumbass. Oh, I hear a deer. I'll hunt those two.
Oh, I found the Eikthyr zone.
Yeah, there's always a little runestone at a spawn that you can click to learn where it is. It's become kind of a force of habit for me to figure out where it
Emerald
is.
formation.
Yeah. That's the gemstone mod, though. We'll be using those once we have a pickaxe to do our enchanting this time around.
Okay. Just running around picking up rocks and sticks off the ground.
Early game Valheim. Welcome back.
Yes.
Actually, I always like these like early stages of games.
Yeah, I still wish that Art had sort of not abandoned Linux support for Proton. One thing that I'm really mad about, I don't remember if I told you this or not, but it runs fine with no mods under Proton on my desktop. However, installing almost any mod immediately makes it either crash or just not work properly.
Turn everything into a giant glow box that blinds you.
Yeah, or just like shift colors in a really weird way. I had one that like for some reason my character model was blue, like deep blue in game.
It's almost like you were feeling a bit blue about it not working properly.
Yeah, and I was so pissed off. I don't know why this is the case, but the same exact configuration runs perfectly and without issue on the Steam Deck. Well, the only issue being that the Steam Deck isn't really computationally capable of playing Ark, so it runs perfectly well at like 2 FPS. Which is like, I am so mad. Why?
It's alive! It's still alive! It took an arrow to the face and it survived! Okay, sorry, I killed it. We're good. Continue.
Anyways, I was just like kind of mad. Like it works on this Linux computer, which means that someone somewhere put in the work to test and validate that it runs properly here, and yet they didn't do any testing beyond that. So it's like, okay, well, your game doesn't really run well on this computer, so I don't understand why you would go through the trouble of testing and validating it on there, when even without mods, it is an unplayable experience. You know, why don't you test it
just
on
to
a
say that it
configuration
does.
that can actually run the game? Yeah, I'm imagining that one of two things happened. Either whatever company that runs Arc did the validation and testing, or Valve did the validation and testing. One of those two things happened for sure.
That's very possible, yeah.
Because Valve has been specifically doing a lot of validation on Steam Deck, just so that they can get the green check mark next to the game and be like, this game is playable on Steam Deck. Even though, in my opinion, games like Arc should never get the green check mark on Steam Deck because they're just unplayable. Like, yes, technically it runs, but it runs at like 3 FPS.
Which is, you know, not really running.
Yeah, it's chugging.
It's not even doing that, it's playing fucking... What's the meetings thing? The thing you use in meeting? PowerPoint. Playing PowerPoint.
It's a slideshow.
Slideshow, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I has you bow.
Okay.
You have to make arrows because I don't have any more wood. But I has you a bow.
Nice. You are becoming hungry, okay?
I am becoming very, very hungry. I so hungry. Oh, that's something to keep an eye out for. Oh, dandelions. I've just, we don't share exploration, so we'll just have to keep that in mind.
Oh.
Hello! Oh, hey, look, it's a deer. It's a 1-star deer.
Yes, there are several of them.
Ah! There you go. And I have, like, a bunch of arrows I can share.
That's right, I have lots of wood and stone, so I'll... What? Why are you running around with 0 HP?
How are you running around with 0 HP? Why did that kill you? Whatever. I don't understand what you've done specifically to the machine spirits, but you run into more like technical issues than I think I've. Maybe the only person who can compare is my brother Aaron, who like decided that electronics just hated him early in his life and wanted to spite him. Because of how unlucky he got with electronics. He got a school laptop, he had to replace it like 6 times. And one of the times, like the last time he replaced it, last time it broke, he just was like, just give me one when I come into school and let me use it at school and I'll figure it out at home. We have computers at home. Because literally what it was is he took it, he put it into his locker with his backpack before he went to like wrestling practice. And it's like a big locker, small backpack, everything's fine. He just set it in there very, very carefully, closed the locker, locked it up, When he came back, the entire screen was shattered. Like spiderweb shattered. He's like, I don't understand
It
how
was
that
literally protected in
happens.
a large metal box. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've decided robots hate me.
I just like I said earlier, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna switch to having Windows as like a dedicated gaming PC because that's gonna make it easier. Because I was trying to force everything to run on Linux. Now, as it turns out, it's only slightly less inconvenient to use Linux, which is wild. This should be
Where'd
like
you go? There we go. Picking up all the. Oh God! Hello.
ooh, I found a purple crystal. Oh yeah, speaking of learning languages, I recently had a very unpleasant experience with Duolingo, which at this point
Did
happens
it
like
come into your house?
not quite, but you know, that's funny meme. Anyways, um, it reset my skill progress,
Oof.
and apparently they like updated the skill tree to add a whole bunch of new words to the lexicon, and they're like, "Hey, we've moved you along on your skill path since the tree has been updated." And then I go to look at it, and they knocked out like 30% of my um, skills to base level. So I have to like basically go back to the beginning and redo the basic modules again because they are reset for me to having no progress.
Nope. 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 Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's the shore. Oh my God. It's my first time properly playing on my new computer with like all the settings up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. You got your nice AMD
Oh,
GPU.
oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Hashtag twins. We're both on AMD now.
Everything's so much more crisp when I'm playing on this computer. It's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, when I was on the RX 5700 XT, which is a generation older than the GPU you currently have, and then I upgraded to the
No,
7900
no.
XTX, which is a generation newer than the one that you have. Arc went from being like pretty good looking to being like stunning. I
Yeah, that's
cannot
one of the.
believe how good it looked.
That's a game I want to go back to for a little bit just to see it on the new computer and how it runs and stuff. But I don't want to partially because I'm like I don't want to commit to playing Ark seriously because it takes a lot of time to play Ark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something that, like I probably would like install and launch up a couple times at some point for like a week maybe.
Yeah.
With like a few quality of life mods and just like futz about it for a bit. And then
Honestly,
never
I could
touch again for a bit.
absolutely use my entire life to arc.
I'm very glad.
It's probably honestly dangerous for me to play arc because of how much time I am not necessarily willing to dedicate to it. It's like I am forced to dedicate time to it once I start playing.
That's true. I think it's especially worse once you learn how the breeding system works and how to abuse that.
I will like literally have dreams of being like first person in arc. When I'm like in the middle of playing the game long term.
It's a good game. Well, it's actually kind of a shit game, realistically. But the premise and the setup and most of it is
again
really
the
cool.
0 out of 20. This Greg has like a negative amount of health left, and it's still running around.
Alright. I'm coming.
No, I dispatched it with my bow.
So it did. You did kill it though.
Yeah, but I had to hit it again to kill it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal though. Like as long as it does die. Like the concern is that you just literally couldn't kill the thing. Ow! Oh! I've been bored.
Oh yeah, I saw them and I avoided them because I didn't want to engage.
Oh, it looks like it's melee attacks because it just happened to me with a boar. You know what? If this is the combat bug that we have, the health bug that we have, I'll take that over getting insta-gimped by rocks.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that insta-kill bug, like, I was so close to rage quitting so many times.
Yeah, and I haven't experienced it yet, and I've been hit a bunch, so, you know.
I just got hit by something. Oh, it was a boar, okay.
That's pretty boring.
Vildsvin? What? Vildsvin, okay. Apparently that's what boars are called in the Swedish language translation.
Oh, this is kind of like a variation of swine. Ow!
Well, that literally just means wild pig, I'm pretty sure.
He's got my ass handed to me. Alright, we'll run back to camp.
You can Inuit.
We do have a camping mod as well, by the way. Once you get like a camping bedroll, so you can like travel with it easily.
Okay.
And like make tents and shit. Oh, sorry. I should have made sure you were safe first.
I was in the settings menu trying to adjust the brightness up. What do you have yours set at, by the way?
Right now, I think like 15. Still not that great. Yeah, it's still not that great.
Okay, I'll set mine at 20 then. Day 5.
Ah, I hear deer.
I have 3 of the deer trophies.
I think it's all we need. I think you only need 2. And if not, then you only need 3. So.
Yeah.
Hello.
Also, I found I found an app on Linux that it copies all the good bits of the new task manager refresh, and I'm so excited. because I love the new redesign of Task Manager in Windows 11. It is honestly just so good. And I've been looking for a good Task Manager clone in Linux for a while. Someone made one called Mission Center, and it is so good.
You want to help me clear some of these little baby trees? Because there's a good chance we'll end up like trying to shoot at him and hit them with our bow. Big trees will be more likely to notice, but
I'm kind of surprised that it's like in the middle of the woods, because normally the I Fear podium is in like a meadow or a big wide open space.
yeah, I've seen it in woods often enough. It's just kind of where it spawns in the meadows biome, and just that's where it spawns. I don't think it's a particular bias. I think it's just because of the size of the thing. It often ends up spawning in more open areas, but
Okay.
alright. We've cleared most of the little trees. We've got our got a flattened area around here. So I think we're ready.
Might as well. I didn't reset my spawn point. That would probably be a good idea.
Probably. I want to go repair my bow as well. Repair my stuff. We're just over the hill, so.
Yeah.
If you want to take a minute to, like, make a little shelter or something to put a bed in, I can take time and just, while I'm waiting, clear out trees around there as well.
Can I just put a bed in one of these places?
Yeah, I think you might not need you might not actually need oh, the handlebar is for your total level.
Yeah, I saw that. How do you make a bed?
You need a hammer.
Oh, that's right.
And then it's in, yeah, it's in the.
Yeah,
the
no, I just forgot that Valheim did the stupid furniture crafting tool thing.
I actually kind of like that as like a system. Like, here's the thing you use, and it just builds prefab like furniture and stuff like that. Instead of having to bring materials to a crafting bench, craft it, have it in your inventory, pull it out. It's like, yeah, you just have all the blueprints for all these, and just have materials available.
My God, why is it doing the stupid thing? As soon as you make a hammer, it sits there for like 5 minutes saying all the things you gotta build. Start push set.
Hello. Un momento, let me just finish this trio. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's do this. Where is he spawn? He's spawning right on top of me. That's horrifying. Oh, just a heads up, one thing better archery does is makes it so that your arrow actually trajectories to your cursor. So as long as your bow has the range, you don't have to, like, aim up.
Interesting. Okay. I have been compensating for that this entire time. Good to know that that's unnecessary.
Yep, that's why I was letting you know. So I realized that's a pretty significant change to how that works.
Yeah.
It's probably handy to know that. Oh! Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, he does a bunch of damage, for sure.
Well, yeah, when you literally have built no armor, you're just using the spawn-in rag tunic. I don't even have a fucking, like, rag pants or anything. I guess we have the flower crowns. Which is, to be fair, you get as much from the flower crown as you do from the tunic, so.
I am fully out of stamina. Oh, it's coming back fast. Okay.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's interesting, because I'm not sure we have anything that does that. You doing alright there, Ike dear? Ow! Okay.
Yeah, he's doing fine, just fine. Oh, don't come up here, bro.
No, go up there.
Stay away. Force is
You've been having it too easy. Get him. Get Mordor.
Okay, I'm out.
Run away! Run away!
Oh, he's full targeting me. Okay.
I'm very glad I went to repair my bow.
I also repaired my bow, and I am almost fully through the durability. I have less than half left. Oh my god, stop! Can't you just stand still and let me shoot you?
Yeah! Be a passive mob.
Look. Missing that
Oh! Ha ha ha! Suck it. I think we're good. A couple more arrows.
Oh, I'm level 3. I got the last hit.
Yay!
What is that?
Oh, that's the special room.
Here's lightning.
Or the special enchantment. Yeah, that's the special gem you get for beating the boss. You get 1 drop per boss, no matter how many people are there. But it's special to him.
So then we just have to fight it again.
Yeah. We can just fight him again. Let's take the opportunity though. I've got 3 hard antlers. Let's go back and like repair equipment and shit. Because our equipment is fucked. At least mine is.
Yeah. I have 100% durability on my armor, which means that either it's invincible or I just didn't take any damage.
You didn't take any damage. Because my armor was damaged.
I'm pretty sure I took some damage. I just think that maybe I dodged the armor durability.
Okay, I've made 2 pickaxes. And I'm going to make a couple chests. And just kind of stick them out here. for us to put stuff in.
Yeah. I'm gonna go throw some boar meat onto the fire.
Well, that's awkward.
What's that?
There's a mod that I had that's supposed to be really nice and work fine with everything. It allows you to see inside the chest. But I'm having an issue where if I press E on it, it opens the chest, but it doesn't open my inventory as well. Just keeps showing me the chest preview, which is a problem. Because it means we cannot do things with chests right now.
Interesting. Oh, you can't open chests?
I can open them, but it doesn't actually like open my inventory as well. If that makes sense.
Okay. I have an interesting situation here where I have 2 different stacks of cooked deer meat.
You can probably just stack them together.
They will not combine.
Weird.
Yeah. Because I was kind of confused because when I picked them up from the campfire, they didn't go into my food slot. And then I opened my inventory and they were just like in another random slot, and I tried to drop them onto the...
Can you open chests?
I just drop them? Dropping them and picking them up does not do anything. Or it doesn't fix the problem, more so.
Do they have a number on them?
Yes, one of them says 1 and one of them says 2. Which corresponds to what I would expect the stack's numbers to be.
Okay, interesting. Very strange. Can you actually get into these chests at all?
No, I can see the preview, but I can't open.
Yeah. Let me see if I can make something. I cannot. I think it just requires something we don't have yet. I was gonna try and make, there's a mod that has hoppers. See if we could just throw stuff into the hopper, but... I just... No? You don't wanna...
Oh, I've only got 24 arrows. I gotta make more of those.
Oh, okay, that's nice to know. Hold on. If you open it and then click store all.
Yeah, that's...
Well, no, it opens your inventory, so then you can manually manage it.
Okay, that's...
It's weird and not good, but also once everything's in a chest somewhere, we can just walk by and click quick stack. So I'm not too particularly bothered by it. Oh, interesting. So it would appear that having an item in your the hotkey slots,
Yeah.
makes them a different item somehow. Because I now can't stack boar meat like you were just saying.
Okay.
Or not that I can't stack it, but the one that was in the slot in my quick slots, it doesn't stack with the ones that I just took off of.
Yeah. This game is perfect, and the mods have no issues whatsoever.
It does look like just having an item in the chest makes it so it opens. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna use this for like trophies and shit. And we'll use this other one for the other ones. Here you go, by the way. The gas. I'm gonna go mine gemstones.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Okay. I will also go mine gemstones.
Called an onyx gemstone. Now I will say I'm not sure off the top of my head what we need to do in order to start this. I know there's a crafting station we need, but I do not remember how you get there and how it starts. On the website. Six different gem types, more common different biomes. Gemstone formations respawn after some time.
Well, your microphone just is not cut out for your use case, because your microphone just like does the thing where it goes all robotic every once in a while.
Is my microphone on Discord?
Yeah, the one that I'm hearing.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like your lavalier mic having a bad wireless connection, or if it's just actually Discord's problem.
Oh, no, it's because I had it plugged in, so it was charging. And it does some weird stuff when it's plugged in sometimes. That might not actually fix it, but...
You know, I saw like a million different colors of gemstone when I was running around earlier, and now all I can find is emerald.
Well, there are only 6, so...
Du känner dig kall.
The
The sulfur formation.
Yeah, we can fight Ike here again, but we can do it later once we've found the Dark Woods and like started gathering materials there and found what we need to make the jewel cutting bench. Right now we can't make the bench we need to actually do the stuff, so I don't feel like we need to.
Silva. Dream of a...
Dream you are lying on your pasture meadow, gazing upward at the clouds. Alright. I'm gonna head west. Go west. Go west. Over the mountains. Through the hills. Go west. Go west.
I don't know for sure, but he might be going west.
I was doing in my head I was doing like a little imaginary thing. I was like naming kingdoms, and I imagined this situation of like, oh, there's a duchy that's like independent because it's used as a buffer state between two different kingdoms, and they constantly like skirmish over it. So it's not a great position, but it's also pretty wealthy because in like the armored town, like the fortress towns, because there's a lot of trade that goes through there too from the people who don't care much about the posturing, and from other places to those places.
Oh, found the forest.
Perfect. Going east. But in my head, I'm like, okay, so what do we call the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom? And I was just like, what if we just swap the first letter, and so that became the Kingdom of Sorth and the Kingdom of Nouth? Which I'm like, it's actually not bad as far as like names go. Like considering some of the names I've heard in.
God damn. These things hit really hard when you're level 1. Oh my god, a fucking shaman, are you kidding me? Just do your poison thing so I can run away and shoot you with an arrow. There you go.
Like that. Alright. Yeah. Donk. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, I found some tin.
Good. It's kind of the big thing I wanted to do. It's like try and get some metals so we can.
Svartaskogen.
Svartaskogen. I love Nordic languages.
Literally just means... Oh, is it actually just called Black Forest in English?
Yeah.
To be honest, never paid attention once in my life.
Not once. How'd you get through school?
Once. So much cheating. Just constant, never-ending cheating. Like, I cheated at cheating. There was so much cheating.
Jesus. I don't know, man. That feels like cheating. You ask me.
You know, there is actually this one website that I, will neither confirm nor deny if I used it, called Chegg.
100% used it,
Um,
chat. Don't listen to this man.
but Chegg's whole thing is like, oh, you can rent textbooks from us. So you'll be like, I need this textbook, but it costs $5,000, and then they're like, hey, we have this textbook, it's used and it's not in great shape, but you can rent it for like $14. And that was the thing that they did. But then they came out with this thing called Chegg Study, where they just employed a bunch of quote unquote study experts to answer questions, and students would literally just copy paste their homework questions onto the website. And then these experts would give answers that may or may not be correct, um, with an intermediate amount of explanation to say, like, this is how you would solve this problem, and here's the steps you would take, and then here's the full final answer in exactly the form required by whichever homework service you
Institution,
are
yeah.
using. Yeah. Like if you're on, for instance, the SAM thing that they use for math classes, it's like it'll say that in the homework question because if you copy paste it directly from the app, it gives the app identifier, and they're like, "Here's the answer in exactly the form you need it in," um,
You
and
know
then you
what? I
can just
respect that.
copy paste it. Yeah, it's like, and it's not.
We know
It's
what
it's
we
like
are.
it's specifically designed for cheating because like you don't even have to make any effort to adapt the answer into the format required. They just give it to you
Really,
as the
we
homework
need Flint.
service expects it. We need Flint.
Yes, we need 10 Flint for a dual cutter's bench.
Okay.
I forgot it was even a resource.
Honestly, I have not even seen any.
Yeah, neither had I, which is why I forgot it was a resource. But I just found a bunch. I might actually have 8.
I don't have any, and I don't see any near me, and I am.
I got it. We're good.
Next to the river. I will say that the tin currently has a weight of 43, and I have 18 on me right now, which is essentially 0 compared to what normal Valheim weights are. So this
Yeah,
is like the rule of cool encumbrance um, DM thing going on here.
look, man,
They're
I just
like, oh yeah,
downloaded the
you don't need
mod.
to.
All right, if it's too
Yeah.
much, if it's too easy, I can always bump it up because
No,
they
I
have
just
a config
funny.
for it.
It's literally like when the DM is like, yeah, you don't need to consider the weight of your gold coins in your encumbrance, but then you have like 7,000 pounds worth of gold coins on you.
Yeah, no, I don't usually unless it's like clearly that you're carrying something that would be a hindrance due to
Mhm.
size or mass, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, 10,000. You don't need to track the like 20 gold coins or like the 50 gold coins even. But if you're carrying like 5,000 gold on you, you're gonna have to tell me how you're carrying 5,000 gold on you.
Yeah.
It would also give out like dimensional storage solutions pretty
Yeah.
like
I had
openly.
been so my character in the current campaign that I'm playing in has been
Ooh,
like
Edie.
specifically saving up for um bag of holding. Like that's the thing. I haven't spent almost any of my money because I'm like, I want a bag of holding. Um, and then we just got bags of holding. Didn't have to spend any of my money. So now my character has more money than anyone else on the team because I've been specifically saving my money for bag of holding, and I have nothing to spend it on
Rip.
because I have one
Plus
now.
one
Which
weapons.
I actually we got a number of magic items. One of the magic items I got, which is really cool, I got a staff of the woodlands. Um, which is extremely high powered, especially considering at the time I got it, I was 4th level. So I'm over here just, casting 6th level spells because it has Wall of Thorns, which is 6th level.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. I love that thing.
As long as your DM's like thought about it and is like chill with it, like I'm one of those DMs where I like to give my players lots of like powerful magical items, because I also like to give my NPCs lots of like weird and powerful magical items. So if my players kill them and take their magic shit, then fuck yeah, abuse the magic shit that I gave to my NPCs to hurt me, and I'll just make newer, cooler shit for you to want.
One thing I did notice is that the in the D&D Beyond character sheet, the attunement section only allows for a maximum of 3 equipped items.
Yes.
At once. Okay, so that's a real rule then. You can only have 3 attuned items equipped.
You're only allowed to attune to 3 items at once. The Artificer specifically has a feature to allow them to get around. But not every magical item requires attunement. Like a bag of holding doesn't require attunement. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. So, anyways, I was just kind of surprised by that. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there were, in the house where I put my bed, there were just 3 flint sitting in the chest that holds the holds the loot that came in this building by default.
I found a copper deposit. I'm mining it.
Nice. I'm gonna go repair my stuff because I'm out of durability. Okay, my stuff is repaired.
Oh, I guess it doesn't, like, remove the stack limit. It just sets the stack limit to, like, 10 million. That's funny. And removes the, like, maximum readout.
How did you find out that it's, like, 10 million?
If you hold G while you have a stackable item on your hotbar, it'll show you it in that display. Because G is the quick equip wheel, which I enjoy, even though it's not particularly handy if you just use a layout. But
that's 1 million. But
I said like 10 million. That's 1 0 off.
It is an entire order of magnitude off.
Yeah, but in like a display method of like a half a second glimpse, 1 million in display is very similar to 10 million. You know what I mean? In actual like mathematical numerics, it's not. But in like display, it's literally one.
I love that's the.
Because that's what I meant when I said it's about 10 million. Is that that's about the number it looks like.
Graphically speaking, it looks about like 10 million.
Yes.
No, I get it. It's just funny.
I'm gonna put a little dot here because this is a copper deposit. I'm gonna make my way back. I only got 22 copper from that so far. What the fuck? Fuck me, I guess. You know what? No, I'm not coming back yet. I'm making a crafting station here after I chop a tree. I have no wood.
What was the thing that we did? That we used before to share exposure on the map?
It's a Valheim Plus map exploration thing. I'll just have to find like a mod that does it. Or we can use the system that's in the game to allow you to do that. Because there's a cartography bench that you can make. That allows you to share.
The one that allows you to share pinpoints.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I found my first piece of flint in the wild.
Ow! Cock!
I know it was my first because the moment I picked it up, I immediately learned a million different items.
You dick munch.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Dick munch?
Okay, yeah, I heard it and I was like, that I don't know if that's actually what was said out loud.
Yeah, this motherfucker came up and swatted me in the ass like a dick munch.
You know, it's weird. My stamina is increasing a lot slower now than it was
Really?
during the Eichler fight.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It is. That's really weird. Mine's doing the same thing. Huh.
Well, I'm glad I'm not alone.
What if there's like a boss arena buff?
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably put Eichthir's face on the thing so we get the Eichthir buff.
I'm pretty sure you have that.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm saying it, because I just saw it in my inventory. I'm like, oh, we should probably do the thing that exists for doing with.
Yeah, honestly, I think I would prefer if archery were to be returned to the natural state, or the regular state.
The original state.
Yeah, because it's like, it's enjoyable that you have to be skillful in how you aim, in my opinion. As opposed to just like,
I agree.
you know.
I kind of just wanted to try it out like this. Better Archery does other things, and you can turn that off.
Yeah.
Manually. I just, you know.
And if you could, is it possible to turn it off just like client side?
I don't
know,
to be honest. You might be able to if you just look at the Better Archery menu.
Let's see.
If it's
archery,
even, better archery.
Enable
aim problem fixes and gravity changes. It's probably arrow improvement. And let me just double check.
Okay, I disabled that, so let me try to shoot something. Maybe I'll try to shoot you. Hold on. Let me go very far away. You begin to become.
Yeah, there's nothing that forces things, so, or forces it to synchronize to the host. So it should work.
It definitely does. Okay. Well, that's cool. Then I'll just turn it off client side.
I'm gonna keep playing with it for a while, and if I really want to go back to it,
I would probably get used to it eventually, but I just kept overshooting things because I was aiming above stuff.
Yeah, my thing is like, as fun as it is to need to be skillful, there's been a lot of ends up being a lot of situations later in the game where you're just dealing with numbers, and it's just nice to make sure you're hitting the thing you want to be hitting more so than.
Yeah.
Being skillful. There's a copper deposit over here if you want to help with it.
Sure.
Because I'm at the point where I'm having to dig down into the ground to like dig up chunks of it. And I made a little repair shed just over the hill. So if your pick breaks, you can just run over there.
Did you watch the latest episode of Dungeons and Drag Queens?
Not the one from yesterday yet, no.
Okay. But I won't spoil anything.
Me and my roommate have just been watching one Friday
I'm doing
nights.
no damage to this.
Why? Where does that even happen? Why does that even do?
I have no idea. anyways, I won't spoil anything. I will just say that um, it's kind of unique, I guess. I mean, Brennan, obviously,
It's Brennan, so yeah.
very experienced DM, so I trust his judgment. But the queens in this series do that thing where they sort of just like explain what happens
Yeah.
before Brennan has a chance to be like, okay, so this is sort of like what effect that would have, or this is like what happens when you do the thing. They just like go off and like, oh well, I pull the thing off his chest and he evaporates, even though that like might not actually be a game mechanic.
Yeah.
So this
I
is, I feel like, much more loosey goosey campaign than
Yeah, I
others
think
we've
it's
had.
Brennan just trying to make sure that they have like a good time with their first campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, we'll let you go loosey goosey on this, and then like
Hmm.
he'll honestly, I've done that before, and what usually ends up happening is if it's a real big issue, because it's like a shorter campaign, right? It's
Yeah.
like if it's a
I
real
think
big
it's
issue, and some I'll talk to them maybe afterwards and be like, hey, just so you know, normally you don't like get everything go exactly the way you describe it because there's a lot of roles and stuff that happen there, and so it's
hmm
usually the DM's role. But I really liked what you were doing, so I wanted to let you go with it. I just want you to know if you're playing with
yeah.
other people, you have to be a little bit considerate that a lot of DMs prefer to control the narrative to a greater degree so that they can make sure that things go follow the rules of the world and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Try to explain it away. It's like
Yeah.
that. It's not a bad thing either way. It's just this is the way that most people play it because it allows the adjudicator to make sure that things are all functioning together instead of. Uh oh,
Yeah.
just got dark. It's bedtime. It's nap time. I don't have a bed. I'd have to run, and I don't care. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We
start.
could
Well, actually,
experiment with.
sleeping bag. Sleeping bags. I can make a sleeping bag. Furniture.
I don't think that the night brightness thing actually does anything because I just hold on, let me put it to like 200.
Look at my god sleeping bag. It glows in
I
the night.
I
It
don't think that it does
shines bright.
anything.
Yeah, I'm curious too. It should do stuff. I don't know why it's not.
I set it to 200 and it didn't change. So either it
Yeah,
just
8 is supposed to be like twice the normal. Look at my sleeping bag. Look at this.
I
Look at
see
that.
it is
It's so
a
bright.
little broken.
It's so bright, my little sleepy bag. And then I pick it up and keep going on. I'm carrying too much. I guess I should probably go home.
You're
Here,
over
have a sleeping
encumbered.
bag. Yeah, I've got 100 stone, 20, 10, 33 copper. So yeah, I'm over encumbered. We need to find a dungeon. I'm probably just gonna like
Okay.
toss half this stone out. But we need to find a dungeon because we need Sertling cores for like the furnace and the smithy and stuff. So
And portals.
and portals, yeah. So we're off to find a dungeon.
Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. This is not the Black Forest anymore. So I'm going to go this direction.
Find your way within the Black Forest. This is a meadow. Great. Thank you.
That's literally just what happened to me.
Yeah.
Knack. Interesting.
Oh, skeleton. Skeleton mean dungeon.
This is a really small black forest, it feels like.
It's not. It's just where you're at. It's got like a weird like in and out rig up. It's a little bit weird shaped. Kablam! I love the way skeletons explode. It's so good.
Yeah.
I got a Spinel gemstone. There is a dungeon here where I am at on the map.
Okay, headed that way.
There's also a blueberry in the door that you can't pick. It's making me mad. But, oh well.
Ooh, I found the Spinel formation.
Yes, I just got a Spinel stone. Oh god, I don't think I've ever been so scared of one of these dungeons. Because normally I take the time to gear up a little bit more before I go into one. And now I've entered one with a stone axe and bow, and that's literally it. Yeah. No. I have a flower crown. Ow! Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh no, oh, ghost murder, ghost murder! It's haunted! Ah! Hi,
Oh, I see you
hurt.
run away like a little bitch.
You know what? Fuck you.
I
was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Okay, hello. Hello, buddies.
Oh, shit, that was instantaneous.
Yes,
Okay.
that was one of the mods. Because these exist in the same world space, it just doesn't... It just has them loaded when you load up the space.
Skeleton is full health on my screen, and it says that you're not doing any damage to it.
Well, it's almost dead, so...
Okay, well that killed it.
I did find some... Oh god! Certling cores. Oh, and a thing for the Elder's location. Nice. We got 3 whole Certling cores.
Oh shit.
Having fun? We need at least 5.
There's a big room of skeletons over here.
Yes, the Scalazzo.
Oh.
It is my favorite place to go.
8
The
health left.
Scalazzo. Ow! You suck. Ow! Oh no, there's 2 of them!
There's
Ah!
a spawner in there. Force challenge skeleton and came in second. I'm assuming that means you died?
No! I got brutally murdered is what happened. I got cheated. They backstabbed me. One of them drew me into a corner, and then the other one came out behind and started shooting my back end. It was despicable. Those disgusting skeletons. Cowards.
Oh
a
my
lot
god.
of them. Oh. Okay, question.
Uh-huh.
Did you keep your stuff?
I don't know. I haven't respawned yet. I did not.
Okay. Press F9. Go to
Okay.
Tools. Ensure and prevent item loss on and prevent skill loss on. That's the whole reason I downloaded that mod.
F1.
No, F9.
F9 doesn't do anything for me.
Then go to F1, find quality of life, and find the button you're supposed to press to open the interface for that. Because it's like a creative mode cheat mod type thing, but I downloaded it specifically because it has like skill loss and item loss prevention.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a cheat thing. You can 100% use it like on your own, because it allows you to get through all the like cheats and stuff pretty easily, like creative mode and stuff. But I'm trusting you when we're doing this to just use it for preventing item loss and skill loss. Oh, and food doesn't degrade either, because that just means that it doesn't like lessen its effect as it runs out, which is also another thing we had a mod for. I'm gonna make a flint mace, and then be depressed. So I'm glad I didn't end up doing that. Crafting. Gem cutter's table.
So, you were talking about F9 for the quality of life is debug mode.
No, so yeah, the one that I'm talking about. Where's quality of life? I don't have quality of life. Show menu. I had it set to F9.
Okay, it's F3 by default for me, so I'm going to see if that...
Yeah, that's concerning, because it's supposed to have been part of the configs that would have been sent to you.
I didn't get the configs.
Oh, right. You didn't get any configs. That's probably not problematic. It's probably fine. Sure, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, so then there's tools, and then prevent item loss and prevent food loss, you said?
Yes, and prevent food degrade. Because preventing food loss, whatever the bottom one is, prevents it from depleting at all. Whereas prevent food degrade keeps it from lessening its effect as it reduces.
So prevent food loss is off. Prevent food degrade, or
yes.
Food doesn't degrade is on.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's a blue crystal sapphire. Damn it, I should not have picked that up. Okay. Drop. Man, jumping takes so much stamina.
Ooh, interesting.
What's that?
So I'm playing with the gem cutters table. You have like a chance to add sockets to things. And then if you fail, it destroys the item.
Oh.
And then that goes down.
Wait, if you fail, it
Interesting.
destroys the item you were attempting to put the socket onto?
Yes.
Hmm.
But also, every time you cut a gemstone, there's a chance that you destroy it and get dust instead of a thing. I don't know if that's useful for something or what, but... Oh, interesting. Alright. Let's try...
Okay, well that sucks. It doesn't automatically re-equip your armor.
Well,
just
once you've activated the don't lose items, then you just won't drop them, so...
It didn't... my armor's not in these items. Neither is my food. Does it drop? Oh. There was a second tombstone, but I didn't see it because it was in the ceiling.
Interesting. Alright, well, in that case... Oof. That makes sad. Oof, that makes sad more.
What's that?
I'm trying to socket my stuff, and I destroyed 2 crowns. It makes sad. So I've lost 2 flower crowns. That did to 3. I've lost 3. That did make sad. That makes sad. Why'd you fail so much?
Okay.
There we go. Oh, nice. Alright. I've socketed stuff and put gems in them. And going forward, oh, fucking Ike's trophy. I almost forgot it again. I'm on my way up to the area where it happened. I'm on my way up to the boss thing.
Dude, dog!
Boredor died even though it was just a flesh wound. It's kind of funny. I like those. Challenge the skeleton came in second. Whoever made those that has like made them cutesy clever things.
Hey, I kept my items.
Hey! Now, no abusing that, no drowning yourself to get home quicker. It's for us to like not have to worry about corpse runs. Because corpse runs are probably the most tedious aspect of this game. And while they can be fun sometimes, it's usually just like sprinting and grabbing things, running away.
Did you make charcoal on purpose here?
No, I forgot I'd put anything on there at all. Alright, Eikthyr Stone is ready for you. So whenever you want to go and grab it.
Not so far away. Okay.
Eventually, soon we have stuff, so make portals, and I make portal between base and there. Or I make portal there and then base. Because have target. But
how many sterling cores do you need? Because I found 2.
Oh, then we have enough for the smelter. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Just fine.
Okay.
What do we need for a portal? We need fine wood for a portal. Is the issue, which means somebody. Oh, my bad. Which means we have to figure out exactly how much we need for a bronze axe, so that we can craft a bronze axe, so that we can cut down pine trees or birch trees.
Okay, it took a really long time to load into the morning, and I was very worried for a moment that it was going to crash.
Oh god, I'm on fire! Ah!
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
You're supposed to be like, dude, you're stupid. Okay, I played too much.
Activera craft. Activerad. I really need to improve my ability to tap my R's because Swedish uses a lot more tapped R's than I was expecting.
Seems to be a tapped
when I first
R
started playing
and
like 10 years ago.
like a rolled R.
Well, I'm about to head back, but before I do,
Duolingo?
I'm gonna put on my jacket. I've got the temperature in here set to 66 degrees, which is a little chilly when you're not trying to sleep. So I should probably set that a little higher. For some reason, I have way more stamina than I used to. I have like over 100 stamina right now. Which is
I think one of the skills, there's like a few skill mods that got added. One of the skills, I think endurance, boosts your max stamina and stamina regen. And it just levels by using stamina.
Hey, Greg.
What's Greg doing here? Tell him to send his cool brother Gary.
Oh, we did call them carries. That's sure. Mm-hmm. I definitely remembered that.
Hey, you want a bunch of deer meat?
I would love
Or not deer meat, boar meat? I'm cooking the deer meat now. I just forgot to take the boar meat off of my quick slot.
Oh, it is Vince shot. Okay. For some reason, the ham hock looking thing, the drum looking thing, in my mind is deer meat, even though the deer meat actually looks like ribs.
Yeah. I've not had a lot of venison, so I don't know if it's more common for rib venison or not.
Almost never. You would never eat deer ribs. They don't have a lot of meat in like the rib area. Really, deer is mostly the loins and the back strap. There's not a lot of meat on deer anywhere, but that's where most of it is.
Well, there's definitely a weird thing that's happening with cooked food.
What's that?
It ends up in one of two stacks. And it's not just when that thing is, when a thing is in your quick slots, because I had my deer meat not in quick slots, it's done it still.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, do we have the item drawers here again?
No. Those were very old, and some people were complaining about some issues that they were causing with like losing items and stuff. So I didn't want to.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Those might have been my favorite mods.
Yeah, same. Why am I thinking of it? Yeah. Alright. And now I have a bunch of deer game for you as well. Just give you the one stack, one of the two stacks that are made.
Yeah.
Do that.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm just
You're fine.
I bought some donuts earlier today,
Stop.
and I need to eat them before midnight because everyone knows that donuts expire at exactly 12 a.m.
It's true. I can confirm that. If you buy them, you must eat them by the midnight of that day. Even if they arrive at 11:59, you better start shoveling. Okay, now we need coal.
I think you probably up in Michigan don't have Schnucks because it's mostly just a Midwestern thing.
No clue what that is.
It's a local grocery chain. And it's actually not even a Midwest thing. It's like a Central Missouri thing. They're all over St. Louis. They're all over.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
there's a few in Columbia. What is something? Oh, there's like something on fire.
Yeah, but I fucked up. We need to make charcoal. Or actually, hold on, because we have. Yeah. We're back, get some charcoal.
I mean, given how much food you burn, I'm surprised you don't have a ton of it.
What? Burn that much food?
No, it's just funny because like the 2 times I went over to cook stuff, there were.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you too.
For some reason, my tab key was stuck on. So every time I hit shift to run, it would open the Steam overlay. Oh, it's a mine shaft. Okay.
Yeah. Because you can get you can get coal down here pretty easily.
Gem cutting failed. Your gem has been destroyed. So basically, you just have to sit here destroying a bunch of gems until you get.
Well, yeah, but you also like as you can level in jewel crafting, and as you do.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. But also, assuming it's been well designed, there will be a use for those cracked gems. Otherwise, there'd be no reason to give us the fragments of the gem. So
Yeah, I'm just sitting here leveling.
yeah. What time is it? Maybe about a half an hour or so. I'm streaming. My roommate's having a fire, so he's asking if I want to join him. Because he has like a fire pit and do fire pit stuff. I'm not getting coal right now. Oh yeah, you were. Yeah. God, my brain just had a moment of like, oh fuck yeah, he was here. No,
I
of
was
course he
literally
fucking
at
knows
your
that.
house.
Such a moron. Forgot about that completely. Oh.
I got I'm getting no coal.
I did get 7 coal down there, so this still in the spawn haven. Just isn't spawning right now for some reason.
Also kind of surprised that I'm not getting any monster spawns.
Those only happen in what's that place called? The
Your
Dark
microphone
Ones.
is super cutting out right now.
Oh, my bad. It flipped over and was pointed away from me.
Okay, I got 8 coal. Got 15 coal.
There we go. It's starting to happen.
Yeah. Okay, I got 24 coal. I'm gonna head up.
Okay, so the same thing no matter which melee weapon it's we'll do that. I made myself leather armor. Doo-doo. And I put some sockets in it. Doo-doo.
Back to the coal. I think it's full.
Should be.
Or at least there's enough coal for... Because it wouldn't let me put any more coal in, so...
Yeah, it's 14. It's 14 out of 12. So, let me grab 10. And add a bunch of 10 in there. Ow, for fuck's sake. It adds copper first, and it draws it from nearby chests. Woof. It's annoying. Do you have any additional coals? I can build the... I need 4 coal for the forge.
There you go.
Okay, that's interesting.
What's that?
Just got a bunch of celestial bone shit craftable, but obviously none of it's in here right now. But it was just like, oh yeah, okay, that's stuff. Sure.
Hmm.
Um,
What? Oh, apparently, if you are walking on top of wood, you get a bonus 15%
yep,
to run speed.
yep.
Okay.
If you're walking on
Interesting.
any surface, if you're walking on dirt paths, you also get one. Get a 15%. So it's worth making paths. That's obviously that's a mod.
Yeah.
No effect. Food dreamer. Alright.
It's like with all the modded stuff that's going on, um,
Oh hey,
the
Yuli.
yes.
I've got a suggestion for you. Put a socket on
Okay.
your chest armor and put a onyx in it.
Okay.
I think you'll
have
like that one. You should be able to make some. Also, you start with a rag tunic, so you should have the rag tunic.
I do, but I don't want a rag tunic.
Fair.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. Let me pick up some copper. You can make copper armor, right? No, you cannot.
Not yet. No, you make bronze armor.
I guess let me craft a bronze. Bronze plate curious needs 5 bronze. Okay. Can you take the gems out of the socket?
Yes. So you can just trade them in and out freely.
Okay.
I had all the gems on me, all the cut ones, so I put them back in the chest.
Okay. So I will add an onyx gem to my reflects damage. Oh, it's thorns.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Everyone knows I love getting hit.
Yeah, you're a masochist.
Mm-hmm. Only when the enemy gets hit back. Like in Minecraft, you know, I would always, the first thing I would do is grind the enchanting table with books so that I could get thorns books.
Right. Correction, you're a petty bitch. You thought you hurt me? No.
Yeah.
You hurt you.
Stop hating yourself. Stop hating yourself.
Is there a... What's the button for sitting? Or is that a thing that you just can't do?
I think that was the emote wheel.
Oh, do we not have that?
I don't know what the keyboard shortcut is for it.
Oh, we don't have that. Oh! I feel like a fool.
Well,
For being such a valuable... Don't grab the diamond hope is useless.
is there such a thing as like a thorns like enchantment in D&D? For armor?
Not really. Most things that allow you to deal damage back to a creature require reactions, like Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
So I don't think so, but it's not necessarily something that DM wouldn't be willing to make. Like I'd probably be down to make a Thorns-esque thing. If a player talked to me about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of want to
mean,
do like a Thorns-y thing.
I guess in like the Minecraft action economy, there's not really such a thing as a reaction. So really, there wouldn't be a way to do that. In like the D&D style.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. It's raid time.
Oh fuck. You know, I'm having a really hard time with Valheim letting go of my mouse so that then the mouse just sort of like flies off onto my other monitor and out of the game window.
Interesting. I just started having that issue.
Okay. Well, I don't know where the forest is moving to, but it's not going there fast. What are you shooting at?
I alt-tabbed back in, but I tried to click back in to see if that would fix the mouse.
Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes it takes multiple clicks, but eventually it gets there. I don't. I have not seen a single enemy.
Me neither.
I hope that this is like a countdown timer. I don't exactly know how the raids work, but if it relies on the number of enemies killed or spawned,
Oh no,
then
yeah, it's a time set.
okay. Well, I'm fine with not dealing with a raid. I wonder what happens if I leave the.
It just stops telling you about it. Yeah, fuck off. You rest, I rest, we rest, arrest. Police brutality. Yeah, for whatever reason, my menu cursor is now on the screen, and I can't get it to go away.
Oh. That caused me psychological damage.
What did? What?
Your grudge sound that you just made.
What?
You never seen The Grudge?
No, but also I don't even remember making any sound. That's the thing that's got me confused.
It was your that you did just now. Um, but you slowed it down really fast. That sound? Don't do that, please. That's extremely
okay.
traumatizing.
I will try not to. It was not a. It's not a conscious noise I just make though.
Yeah.
So
No. I know that. Yeah, that's why I'm not like super mad about it, but that I have extreme trauma associated with sounds like that.
Oof. All right. Well, I intend to go take vengeance
on the skeletons.
Yes.
Okay.
These bastards. These bony bastards. They did a bad, and now I got a club, and that club thirsts for their ashes. I can Let me run really fast. Do. Run really fast.
Oh, I am getting the disconnected symbol in the top left-hand corner, and you are running into a tree for me right now.
I mean, I am running into a tree in reality, but I'm not within your eye line anymore on my screen.
Okay, apparently it resolved because the connection symbol went away, and you are no longer running into a tree. Is there not an unequipped button? I just need to get rid of this damn item that I am currently equipped.
R?
R switches you to the
R holsters, but there's a mod which you can disable called Weapon Holster Overhaul. Oh, back quote. You can set an unequipped key in Weapon Holster Overhaul. So apparently the weapon holster, the key is the back quote. I don't know what the fuck the back quote is.
That's...
Oh. Okay. It's tilde.
Oh, backtick. Okay.
Yeah.
I still have the connection lost symbol on here. It popped up again after a second.
Kill this one's. That's not good.
Oh, this. Interesting.
That's not the name, but like the reference that I'm trying to make is obvious. I think.
Tilda Swinton? That's her name.
Oh, I said Swinson.
Swinson?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I thought it was. Alright, bony bitches. Where you at? 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 There you go. There you go. There you go. There you
go. Oh, I'm connected again. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I hear him. Oh, there you are. Hey, bitch. Get parried. Oh, the king is back. He's in town. Bow to your new overlord. Ein Zulgan. Our bike theory has been completed and we'll recharge over time. Cool, thanks.
Ooh, gems.
Oh, you bitch! Sneak attacking motherfucker.
Seems like I'm swinging my pickaxe faster than normal.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier too.
And I'm also running faster than normal.
Well, that's the Ike passive, gives you a minor movement speed buff.
Okay. It feels like this is more than a minor speed improvement, but you know, I am not complaining.
I think it's 15% by default, and then if you activate it, it's 40%.
Dig it.
Yeah, and then it's just disabled for a minute if you activate it, so it's actually...
Oh yeah, I remember talking about it, how it was like, oh yeah, it's kind of annoying that it's 15 minutes for the cooldown. And then you're
Yeah,
like,
I made it...
well, by default, it's like an hour. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'll be happy with what we have then.
And now I've made it even better. It's now only a minute cooldown, because I like the abilities.
Yeah.
But you do have like a 15-second gap. Once you activate it, you can't reactivate it again for a minute, but you don't have the passive effect for like 45 seconds. And you only get the active effect for like 30 seconds. So you do lose like 30 seconds of buff time, but if you're making long distance sprints, it's 100% worth it.
Have you seen the TikTok / YouTube shorts of the NPC girlfriend character?
No.
There's this girl who like does she acts like a Skyrim NPC or an ESO NPC with like the weird like robotic movements and the like really muted facial expressions. And just films herself like doing stuff like going to the gym or um, like her she'll have someone like walk into the bathroom and she'll just be like standing in the bathtub and be like, hey, someone's using this. But she's like she's like not standing in the bathtub taking a bath, just standing there.
No, it's just in the objects interacting.
Yeah.
Quote quote.
Yeah, but it's like in real life, so you know, just yeah. It's actually like pretty good.
Yeah, there used to be like a whole bunch of channels that would do that. That would do like different like Oblivion NPC like interactions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You know something that I just find super freaky. Have you seen the? I don't know. Do you have a TikTok?
No, but I've like gotten some TikTok videos here and there, and most of them make their way to the shorts anyways. All right, but base is clear. We're good to move on. I got vengeance.
Awesome. I don't have a TikTok, but I watch YouTube Shorts, and there's a lot of TikToks that get reposted there, either officially or unofficially. And one thing that I just don't get is that there's this trend on TikTok where TikTokers will have a set of emotes that people can react with for an amount of points that cost real world money to buy.
Yeah.
And they just sit there for like an hour or two and just make sounds based upon the emotes they get. And from like an outside perspective, not understanding what's going on, it is wild seeing these videos. They look literally insane.
Yeah. It's like people communicating with emotes.
Yeah, but like the person is emoting the emotes.
Yeah. Yep. Go. Alright. Hey, buddy. Alright. I can't get this cursor thing to go away. It's driving me nuts. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I just got some sapphire gems. It's interesting.
Same. I'm also almost dead.
Oh wait, there's more shit to fight there? I didn't realize that area kept going.
Well, there's a door here, but I haven't opened the door. I was almost dead when you killed that skeleton next to me. So
I'm gonna come. I go first.
go on.
He has shield and.
I need a sword because I'm just hitting with my stone axe.
Oh god. Okay, that's not good. That's yeah. I made a club specifically because they take bludgeoning damage.
Shit. My stupid tab menu. The shift, the tab key is getting stuck again on my game for some reason. So whenever I hit shift, it opens the inventory.
Ugh. That sucks.
It does a lot.
No. I didn't do that. Well, let's try and cut these gems that I found. Did I end up getting any? No. I do a sad. Oh, god damn it. I did, however, get the stuff we need for a charcoal kiln. So
Okay. I am going to make we need leather scraps. I want to make a bronze sword, but I need to go kill some deer to do so. I think you get leather scraps from deer, right? Or is it boar?
boar.
Okay, I'm gonna go locate a boar. I saw that there's a vein mine mod.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head again what the key is for that, but yes, there's a vein mine mod.
So, like, if you break one bit of a copper deposit, then it just breaks the rest of it?
No, if you, there's a hotkey you can hold, and if you hold it, it'll do a little, like, ripple out, so it'll damage segments outwards from wherever you hit, with, like, decreasing amounts of damage as it gets away from you.
Okay.
Oh, I also I have 6 scraps.
Okay.
I guess we were out of scraps where they go, so we didn't put them in there.
Alright, well then in that case I'll head back in just a moment. I did just locate a boar, so I'm gonna Do a little
Yeah, you might as well
shoot.
kill him. You use scrap for a lot of things. Pretty much every shield uses a whole bunch of scrap. So.
So, anyways, after missing the boar 4.5 times, I turned on the arrow improvements.
That's kind of what I mean. It's like, yeah, it's cool to do, but. So what? How much do we need to make a bronze axe? 8 bronze.
I called it the bronze that we currently have because I have need of sword.
Make like a bone sword or something, because those have bludgeoning.
I don't have the option. Where do you make a bone sword?
In the forge.
I didn't see.
You need tin to make it instead of bronze. So if you haven't picked up a piece of tin, it won't show.
I should have.
Oh, and core wood.
That would do it. I haven't picked up core wood yet.
Yeah, there's a little bit of core wood in one of the chests. You can grab. Speaking of wood, I'm just gonna start chopping trees in a second. Whoa!
What?
So I stole, because I saw you put the Ikea gem in there. I'm like, okay, I'll use that then, I guess. Because you don't actually have to cut it. I just wanted to see what it do. Every now and then it just slowly builds up and it gives you a boost of speed for like 10 seconds. I thought that was just movement speed. It just happened when I was cutting him a tree and my guy just started going, chop, 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 chop. It was so funny. It was just a suddenly he's a fucking maniac. Like this tree, fuck it in particular. It was just really funny. By the way.
Oh my god, there really needs to be a way to disable the "you've learned X" thing.
Did you want this gem back, by the way? Or do you want to go kill Ike again real quick so you both have one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we were gonna do that a long time ago.
Well, I didn't want to do it until we... Nope. I didn't want to do it until we could socket gems. Because it just didn't seem necessary since neither of us could even use it until we could do that. And now we can. So. Oh, here you go. You want to watch this? I'm over by the trees.
Sure. Nice.
It's just a lot. It's like twice as fast. It's great. It also significantly reduces the amount of stamina you're using for it. Just... God damn it! Get that out of the fucking screen again. Oh, that's interesting. If you press F7, at least it's F7 for me, you can edit the HUD. do 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 do. Oh my god. There's literally a key for it. Control F1 hides and unhides the cursor. And if it's not hidden, or if it's hidden, it locks it to the screen. Google is my best friend.
Interesting. That's
I'm
okay.
going to sleep now. At least there's like an in system. Oh my god, the fucking stuff going off. Ducho, Ducho, the sounds of industry. Ducho,
Yeah.
Ducho.
Good morning.
How are we doing? Aha, let me make a whole bunch of bronze now. Not too much so that you can make your thing still. Your bone stuff.
I mean, how much bronze do you need to use?
Well, we just need enough to make a bronze axe. So... Ooh, 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 ooh. Interesting. We can now make a thing that I want to make anyways. Oh, we can't make it. We need a Nightseer trophy to make this thing.
Well, shall we?
Alright, got a bronze axe. Yes, let's go fucking murk Eiktyr's ass. We need trophies.
5 trophies, that'll do.
We can murk him a couple times.
Why
can't you make what?
flint arrows?
Feathers. Need feathers.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Here. I had just enough to make one set of flint head arrows. They're welcome.
I forgot. Okay. You grab the deer trophy on your way out.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Guess what Daddy's got? Oh, it doesn't have like a... That's a shame. Alright. Sorry. Coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da.
after this, I'm gonna probably just want to go because I've been doing this thing recently where I
Go
get
to bed on
super
call.
ultra tired around 10 my time, and then wake up at like 2 a.m. and go back to sleep at like 6.
I will do battle with Eikthyr as an honorable warrior. As a true Viking! Ow. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. He like reared back to do his big stomp and then just didn't. Oh no, he's doing his horns. I have your power now! Smite ye I shall! Come back here, bitch!
I'm just up here having fun.
Yeah, I figured I'd let you do that. I'm enabling you to be a fucking nerd.
Nerd.
It's more like it's more like we're being adventurers and I'm being the tank. I'm just trying to keep attention on me and stay in his fucking face. Yeah, suck it, bitch! Alright, and who? And you sock that into anything and it'll occasionally give you a little speed boost.
What was the thing that you needed the Eikthyr trophy to make?
I needed to make a special crafting station for one of the mods that'll give us access to. I need more bronze to do it as well, but it gives us access to a essentially armor, like unique armors that we can then use to upgrade. That have like set bonuses, but then can be upgraded with materials at each new stage of the game, so that you can maintain them, so they get like buffed up to that tier of equipment with buffs from that tier. So if you end up with a set of armor, you can make one from like each set of armor, and then if you have a specific set that you like, you can just make sure you can keep using it throughout the game. It's not.
Are we still doing the Sunhaven tomorrow?
Yep, that's the plan. It looks like all my brothers will potentially be there as well.
Full house.
Yeah. Full house.
There are a lot of them.
Magicus might not be there. There's only 3 of them. What are you talking about?
It feels like there were more last time.
My brother's like I can be
In my
very
head,
loud.
it's like
so.
in my head there's like 7 of you.
Well, we do run like 6 people in a.
Is your health doing
6 to
this
7
thing on
people.
your end? Where like your
Yep.
your
Don't.
health point max goes up and down?
Yep. Don't know why.
Okay. Mine's not doing that.
I'm guessing. Yep. I don't know why mine's doing that. No, I'm not worried about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. But for this craft thing, we'll probably have to do it next time. What the fuck? Okay, that's funny. Next time we want to make the armory. We need 10 bronze and 4 more certain cores for that. and then we
Yeah.
got everything we need for that.
I'm so tempted to add a socket to my leggings.
I mean, go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
A success. Okay. So in that case, I will go ahead and
Huzzah! I think that's where we're going to go to call it for this week, though. And now we've got it functioning and working on both of our computers. There literally won't be any technical difficulties next week before Yuli's entire system shuts down and Linux decides it hates him too. So, anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. Have an awesome night, you awesome little lava monsters. And until next time, I've been Force.
goodbye.
Signing off. Bye bye.